I used to be a crossing guard until police charged me with human trafficking. No, really, they did. You see, I was a cross-dressing crossing guard. They didn't know what else to charge me with. They just kind of wanted me to stop doing it, but the kids loved me. They loved the cross-dressing crossing guard. But the parents, whoa, not so much. But the kids used to call me Grandpa-ma, because I was the grandmother and the grandfather all at the same time. You know why? Because this was up in White Hills, where most kids don't have a clue who their real fathers are, let alone their grandparents. Is that too mean? Yes, sir? You know, much like right now, I've often thought of committing suicide. That's killing yourself for you people from St. Thomas.
I hope that was a joke.
Much like right now, I've often thought of committing suicide. But you know what? I don't think I could ever live with the guilt. Does anyone understand what I'm trying to say? No? Please. Is this too deep for you people? If that's your first existential thought, you're welcome. You know, I've noticed this as I've aged that my Google pop-ups and everything have gotten like really boring. My pop-ups on Facebook and stuff used to be for ziplining and whitewater rafting, and now it's stool softeners. What the? And peppermint flavored suppositories. What the hell are those?
Why do they need to be mint?
Get this. I'm even getting Google pop-ups for catheter tips. I didn't know catheters had tips. Now, I'm even getting Google pop-ups for those, what do you call them? Acorn stair lifts. You know those chairs that go up the stairs for seniors? Note to seniors, if you need to reconstruct your house with an elevator, freaking move. Or die. I'll congratulate myself. I'm quickly approaching 70 years old. Yeah. My wife says it's not that I look young, it's more that I kind of look like a really ugly 47-year-old man. But my friends call me Bruce, as in Bruce, who's the Hollywood tough guy? Bruce Willis. But it's because it's true, I've been through a lot of stuff. My friends say, "Boy, you're like a little Hollywood tough guy, Paul." And it's true. I kicked the ass out of cancer twice.
Yay!
Thank you. And I'm no stranger to dodging bullets. I took 2 bullets right here, went in, out, and I lived to tell about it. And I broke this leg in 3 places in a parachute jump. And I did a tour of Nam. You can applaud any time. Not Vietnam. Oh, no. Putnam, Ontario. That's where I'm from. It's a terrible place. I still have nightmares. My cousin shot me. And my father pushed me off the barn roof with a homemade parachute. But broke my leg in 3 places. You want a bunch of one-liners?
Yes.
I'm no Stephen Wright or anything, but what do you think the last thing was that Jesus said to Judas? He said, "Don't you cross me. So help me God." What's another name for giant tiger? Shitty kitty. You know, the GT boutique. What's 90% off every day, all day at Walmart? How about self-respect and dignity? I go there just to make myself look better. I'm frickin' Brad Pitt at Walmart. I figured out why Goodyear and Firestone can't retain their employees. It's pretty obvious, people. They just get tired. You laughed at that. You know why frogs don't drive cars? They get towed. Okay, you didn't like that one. You won't like this one either. I met a mad cow at my anger management class. What a bitch. I hear Italy didn't make it into the qualifying rounds for the World Cup, which is great, because now they can come back and finish tiling my bathroom. Can't swear here, right? I saw a sign at the bank that said, "We now offer Braille service for the visually impaired. See your manager for details." You know why conservatives are so hard to get along with? Because they're anti-socialists. We got to be fair here. What's Hillary Clinton's favorite wine?
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
She really likes it. Who was Alexander Graham Bell-Bowski? He was the first telephone pole. I've got 3 names for country and western stars that haven't been used yet. First one's Clint Giddy Up. I'll let that sink in. Susie Saddle Sore, Sticky Stirrups, and Molly Manure. What's the best thing about growing up in London? You'll never ever get homesick. I was lost in Hamilton last week, and I'm going through a Tim Hortons I'd never been through before, and I was just frustrated trying to get out of Hamilton. And I'm giving my order through the window, right? And I'm reminding her to make sure you put double sugar in it, and I'm talking to the frickin' garbage cans and the recycling bins. And I think the Tim Horton ladies are getting a little edge on now because of the cutbacks they're having. So I'm all embarrassed, and I get up to the window and I say, "That must happen now and then, right? You know, guys talking to the garbage can." She says, looks at me and says, "No." I said, "Well, like even once?" She says, "Never." I said, "No one there has ever let me hang?" No one's ever done it. Here's something. This is National Awareness Month. Did you know that? Were you aware of that? It's the month where we have to be more aware of the things we're supposed to be aware of, right? It's your chance to, everybody say it, give back, right? So here's the list of this summer's awareness events. The first one is the Run for the Runs for Diarrhea Awareness. We need that, don't we? The Run for Everything. Can't go wrong there. The Big Beef Barbecue for Burn Victim Awareness. Oh. That's in bad taste, I know, yes. A trivia night for Alzheimer's disease awareness. Sensitive crowd. And this is my favorite event of the year. It's the 4th annual at the Western Fair. It's the 4th annual Tits for Tots breastfeeding awareness event. And you know why I like that event? Because I like babies. Right? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.